Hello everyone, this is Michelle Marie with Poised by Grace and Paper, and today I'm doing a fun, out of my comfort zone Christmas video, and it's going to be sort of like a little plan with me video. We at LilAnnabellesPlans, the PR team, the girls and myself, we are doing a Christmas collaboration which includes a plan with me video in our YouTube channels along with some pictures of our spreads and kind of so you guys can get to know us a little bit better, what our Christmas traditions are and what we do with our families and so forth. I had done originally a plan with me video about an hour or so ago, and due to IT issues with my camera it got deleted and I apologize. So this is what my spread looks like, and I'll kind of go through a little bit. I'm gonna use my Collab pen to go ahead and write in how kind of I do my list and my days and what I use this for, so you can have an idea, and also show you my kit and answer some of my Christmas tradition questions. So what I use this classic happy planner is I use it for a little bit of memory keeping as well as decorative planning. We are expecting a baby girl in April, and I kind of like to not incorporate my decorative planning along with keeping track of my symptoms, whether I take my prenatal vitamins like you see here in the sidebar. And I also like keeping, let me see if I can go back, like little post-its of some of the results I've gotten, the receipts of my doctor visits and so forth. And in the months I also keep, for example, how many weeks I am. I haven't filled it up very much because it's just more for pregnancy tracking purposes. I do have a stack about this big of receipts and stuff that I have to backtrack because life has gotten a little crazy and hectic lately, so I'm not able to sit down and plan once a week or a couple times a week usually, so it gets a little hectic. But let's go ahead and just kind of wanted to be honest with you guys so you guys know how I plan. So what I like to do is depending on the week and the theme, I put my full boxes in different areas because I like to leave spaces for quotes that I use as well as for my list, or also to copy use washi tape and paste my receipts or any memories. I recently got an Ivy mini printer from Canon, so I'm going to be able to put some bump pictures. But let me show you what's part of this cute Christmas collaboration kit. This is little Itzia. She's one of the little girl squads, and she's one of my favorites, and she's going to be my little helper today. And we got one of these die cut of our choices. We also got a Christmas countdown for 15 days, which I just love. It's so cute with the little gifts. A little sticker pack with functional stickers that I'm going to be putting on my planner in a little bit, as well as a functional and date cover sheets, which I've used, but I have to add some. These beautiful half boxes with the bows, some washi, and then a weekend banner, which I love, and then of course the full boxes that you guys see here. And these are my favorites. I like when they extend to 2 or 3 boxes. So I'm just gonna go ahead and paste. Look at me paste. I feel like I'm in 2nd grade using the word paste. I'm gonna be putting these down. Let me put her over here so she can be part of the little spread with us, my little elf. And I'll also be answering some of my Christmas traditions, some questions regarding my Christmas traditions. And let me just show you some of the stickers that I use for my little memory keeping. I have the pregnancy 1011 pieces from Create 365, which is the Happy Planner brand. I also have a faith-based, which is 621 stickers, and it has all faith-based scriptures, quotes, blank stickers so you can put in if you're studying for a particular verse that day. And then the last one that I use is the quotes. This one has really pretty and inspirational quotes, as well as some washi and also checklist. So these are the 3 typical sticker books that I use in my Happy Planner, along with any of the kits. So So let's go ahead and you guys can help me finish plan. So the first question in my Christmas collaboration tradition is, what do you start getting, when do I start getting into the Christmas spirit, and how do when I decorate? Since I was small, I typically did the tradition. I would get into the Christmas spirit the day after Christmas. Typically with my family, when we were growing up, we didn't run to the stores on Black Friday like crazy. That wasn't something that we typically did. What we would do is we would get up early, do kind of like a spring cleaning, and just run to the Salvation Army or to our church, drop off any items that we no longer needed for the year, and got ready for the items that Santa was bringing, which was either clothes or toys or whatnot. And we would also, in the afternoon, we did that kind of in the morning and spend the day with my mom or my dad, depending if they were both off from work. And if they both had to work that day, we would do it with my grandparents who lived with us at the time. What we would do in the afternoon is we would decorate. We would put on Christmas music and decorate for Christmas. And typically we kept the decorations up till June 6th. June 6th was the day of the Three Wise Men. And in Puerto Rico, I'm originally from Puerto Rico, that was a big deal to celebrate. And that's when kids actually, back in the day, would get their gifts, is when the Three Wise Men came to visit baby Jesus. That's when they would come and get the gifts. So that's when I would always get in the Christmas mood. Until this day, that's how I do it as well. I get ready Black Friday. Rarely do I go out to the stores. I usually go online, and if there's something that I really want, then I'll go ahead and purchase stuff online. The next question is, what are some of your family traditions? Well, family traditions are basically come from the culture that you're born in. For example, with the Puerto Rican culture, we sometimes some Hispanic families, for example, they'll celebrate Christmas on the 24th and the kids get their gifts on the 12th. Since we were raised more of the American culture, we celebrated both days. The 24th, we typically would have a nice dinner at home, and then we would go to midnight mass. I grew up Catholic, in the Catholic religion, so we would go to church, midnight mass. On the 25th, we would get up in the morning when we were younger, open gifts. After gifts, we would have breakfast, then we would get ready and go at that time to our grandparents' house and then to our great aunt's house to open gifts over there and eat, and sometimes bring some food depending if we did a potluck or whatnot. After that, as you know, the family spread and things changed. When I met my husband, for example, his family celebrated Christmas on the 24th and opened their gifts at 12. So it was really easier for me because I was able to spend time with him and his family on the 24th. And then on the 25th, I just switched going to church in the mornings and then visiting and spending time with my parents, and then visiting our family members with my boyfriend, who's my husband now at the time. And we were able to celebrate with both families. So that really always worked out, and I was always grateful for that. So as you guys see here, I'm writing things down that I have to do, and the reason I use this Collab pen is because I like to color code the things that I have. For example, with work, it's blue. With planning and my personal stuff that I like to do, I use pink. And then, like, for example, I'm gonna use red if it's something in relation to like meal planning or chores, which typically I do on a Sunday. And then also with groceries. And then church and stuff that has to do with my faith, I put it in purple. So, and I volunteer on Wednesdays at the church, so that's what I'm writing down. I typically take off the papers, but for the video purpose, I kept them inside so it can look nicer. My third question is, what is my favorite Christmas memory? I think my favorite Christmas memory, I have so many, is just gathering around the Christmas tree and watching there was a bank in Spanish called Banco Popular, which is Popular Bank, and they every year for many years had a Christmas special that they did, and they would bring a bunch of Hispanic and non-Hispanic musicians, and they would collaborate together and do a Christmas themed show, like a special, and you can only get it on a Puerto Rican channel. I think it was like or I think my grandfather would record it for us on HBO or whatnot, and that's how we would that's what we would watch. And typically we watched it around on Christmas Eve while we were having dinner, or afterwards before we went to church. So that's typically stuff that we would do as far as a Christmas memory that I have. The next question is, what food, snack, or drink was your must-have for Christmas time? Well, with drink, that's an easy one. With drink, it would definitely have to be what's called coquito, and it's a Puerto Rican eggnog, spiked of course, but it's typically made with homemade ingredients. As far as, they put cinnamon, nutmeg, my mom would use condensed milk, and of course there's a lot of people use different types of alcohol or spirits in it. My mom always used Captain Morgan Puerto Rican rum, or there was one that's called Don Q, D-O-N-Q, which is also a very good rum that is used very much in Puerto Rico. So that's what we would do, and we would typically drink it on Christmas Eve and then on Christmas Day for dinner, and it's just delicious. I almost miss it this year because I'm not able to have it, but other than that, it tastes amazing. The next question is, what is my favorite Christmas carol? This is a very hard one because I have quite a few Christmas carols. One of my favorite is Carol of the Bells, and my favorite rendition of it is the one by the Trans-Siberian Orchestra. If you guys haven't heard them, I suggest you guys YouTube it. They sound so good. They are the orchestra, you hear every single instrument in that song. So it's Carol of the Bells from the Trans-Siberian Orchestra. It's one of my favorites. My second favorite is Rockin' Around the Christmas Tree, and I like it because it always puts me in a good mood, makes me want to dance, and it's kind of like my Christmas jam. And then I like Little Drummer Boy as well. What is my favorite Christmas movie? Hands down, Home Alone. I love Home Alone. It's such a great movie, and it's funny, it's sentimental, it's perfect, and I watched it a lot when I was a kid. That and It's a Wonderful Life, the black and white movie. That, I'm an old soul, so I tend to like old movies, and It's a Wonderful Life and Home Alone always are the movies that remind me of Christmas. And then the last question is, what are you most looking forward to this Christmas? I am most looking forward to just spending time with my family. Since we are expecting, and it's just been such, almost it's been an answered prayer for us after trying for a couple of years, being able to sit with our family, see the joy that they have in celebrating with us just makes my heart explode with joy. And just sitting down just with the things that really matter, which is family, and just being grateful and blessed for what you have, regardless of the presents or not, and just that time together that you cherish is what I look forward to mostly every Christmas. So that's pretty much, I hope I didn't bore you too much with my traditions. Now I'm just gonna finish filling out my little my planning here that I do. I did order some stuff from Etsy and some other shops, so I know I am going to get some Happy Mail, and it shows that it's going to be delivered on Tuesday. So I put a Happy Mail sticker and get my Happy Mail reminder on there. So, and then here are some bills that I have to pay. So for the bills, what I'm gonna put here is the car insurance, put car insurance, and then I also have it there of what we need to buy. And we are in the process of redoing kind of cosmetically our bathroom, so we have to get the bathroom items. Like I said, this is not a planner that I typically go into every day as much as I want to, but I keep it open on my desk, so it's kind of always reminding me of what I need to do. Usually with green, I use the color green for my husband, and we typically have a date night on Saturday night since he's been off from the police academy. And then sometimes on Saturdays we also do laundry, so I'll put that in there. And then this one I fill out throughout the week, which is my sidebar, like I told you, with my prenatal vitamins. And then my symptom tracker, I typically put that as the week goes on, because I don't know what symptoms I'm gonna have for the week, and it typically changes every day or every week. And then I have some, you know, little laundry stickers that I like to add and so forth. And like, here's my, we do groceries that day, so I'll put my little grocery sticker. Then I have a little nail polish because I have a nail appointment that morning. Oh, and the good thing with these stickers, you guys, is that it is removable. So that's pretty much it. I don't have much more to add to that. I will post anything else that I put throughout the week in my Instagram, and I'll be tagging my fellow PR girls in my Instagram post for this video, so please make sure you go check them out and just see their ideas and their amazing YouTube channels and videos, because these girls, they are awesome. And me and Itzia wish you a very happy holidays. Thank you for watching. Bye bye.